Hey, it's Daps here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to have you join me. In this video, I want to show you quickly how you can design yourself a website. Super simple, super easy by just picking up any free template online. I'll show you how you can get those templates. You can easily edit them with a visual builder and you can upload them live. Super simple and easy. You don't need to start designing or coding your own website from scratch today. You can easily pick up a template and then you can get started with your website. For example, I can just say free HTML template. From Google here, I have quite a number of websites here that offers free HTML website template that I can easily use to design my own website. So right now, let's just come to the first one here. So you can come here and pick any template depending on what type of website you want to create. So they have different types of template here covering different types of niches. For this tutorial, I think I should just pick any random template here and just customize and make it live. So let's just pick this one that we have here. You can click on into this and then you will see the make of the website, HTML5 responsive 3-column. You can see dark on light, you can see the color scheme, you can see the license, the Creative Commons license. You can also view the live demo, but I just want to download this real quick into my computer. So if you want to check what it looks like, you can just click the live demo, so like this. You will see the website here. You can peruse to see if these look exactly like what you would like to have, this is beautiful. I can just check the other pages too as well, the about page, services page, and the contact us page. But you get the idea. Super simple and easy, right? From here, let's just come to download. Let me open up the folder, or the zip file rather, because we need to extract it into a folder. So here is the folder here. So what I'll do is to right click this and I want to extract this. And now we have this folder here again. We can open this up and that's it. We now have our website files ready for us to use. So we can see the pages here, the service, the about, the contact, and the index. The index page in every HTML website is always the home page. So if we open this, we should be able to have HTML template here. Isn't this super cool and amazing? So that's exactly how to get a template for yourself, super free for you to use. So now the question is, this website is offline in our computer. How can I make edits to it? And also, how can I upload this to a live server? So that's the next two things I want to show you. For you to be able to edit this real quick, even though you don't have any coding skill, you don't have any programming skill whatsoever, is to use a software called Blue Griffon. Blue Griffon is a software I have talked about on my channel. I have a dedicated tutorial around Blue Griffon. Unfortunately, Blue Griffon is not officially available again online. Also, you can use other vendors to get the plugin. As a matter of fact, my video is still ranking #1, how to edit an HTML web page using Blue Griffon. So you can see the video is here by Daps. You can click into this video for you to just see that tutorial. But if you open Blue Griffon website directly, you would see that it says that after 14 years, you're saying goodbye to Blue Griffon. But my prayer is that somebody else pick up this project and continue it because it's a fantastic software that will give you a visual editor for you to edit your HTML template. So in your case now, if you're watching this tutorial now and you don't have Blue Griffon already, you won't have access to download it. Like I told you, you can download it via third-party outfit like this. I also have a copy of this software. I can leave it in the video description for you to download it securely from my Google Drive. The beauty about this plugin is once you download this software, you don't need to run it on your computer. You just need to open up the file and then run the application directly. If you download the software, you unzip it, you should have this folder here. You can open it up, and once you open it up, just scroll down to you see the Blue Griffon application like this. Then you can just open it. It's as simple as that. Super simple and easy. I'll walk you through the interface real quick, but for this I'll just want to make this full screen, and then we can just come up here to file and just come here to open, or do Ctrl+Shift+O, and from here you want to choose the file that we just downloaded. So here's the folder here. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open it up again. We have 4 pages, but let's edit the home page first. So once you are done, you can always come back here. And as a matter of fact, you can open all the 4 tabs simultaneously. So let me show you exactly how to do that. So you can see this here. Let's click OK. So we can now see the tab here for this page here. This is beautiful. So we can still come up here again and still open up another page. So let's open this. Let's say we want to open the about page. We can also open that. See this here, and we can create this in a new tab, and then we click OK. So now the about page here is open to as well. So you can open as many pages as possible as you want to. But that's just to show you how things work here. So now let's come back to the home page here. Everything now here is super easy. So if you come down here, you can see that we are on the live preview section here. We can come to the source code if we want to mess around with codes. So as you can see here, if you're very familiar with HTML, you can come here and make changes to the page. And also you can switch between the code and also the live preview, and I think that's beautiful. So that way you can easily make changes here and also have access to the code here. This is something that is rare out there for you to find, that's free for you to use. So now let's switch back to this here, and now we can start making changes to our website. So for example, let's say I want to change this should be my logo. If I have an image, I can bring that here. So once I highlight this, I can just come up here, and this is insert an image. So I can just easily click this. I can possibly locate an image. For example, I'm not sure I have any image I would love to use, but let me see if I can find any. Maybe something like this. Title, I can just call that logo. Alternate text, I can also call it dapps logo or whatever logo it is, and then I'll hit the OK button. So you can see we now have our logo here. So we can scale our logo to whatever size we would love to use. So super simple and easy, right? So that sorted there, super simple. Logo has been changed. You can also use your text, type in the text there, super simple, right? So from here you can also play around with the text, change all the text here. So for our contact page here, we can easily change the text. I can change it from contact us to contact me, for example, and I can also maybe change the link to this button. So if I double click it right now, I should have this pop up here. So ideally, because this is an HTML page, if someone clicks this button, I want the person to be redirected to my contact page. So coming back here to the HTML website, this is the page for the contact page. Is called contact.html. I can directly link to it here, so I can just cancel dapps and say contact. I can choose to open the link in the same window, or I want to open a new window or in the current frame, whatever it is you want to do. But same window is okay. I'll hit the save changes button. So anybody who clicks this will definitely open the contact us page. Super simple and easy, right? So I can come back to this image here. Let's say I want to change this image. I want to add another image, maybe my image. As usual, like I told you, we can just easily come down here, find an image you want to use on your laptop, and take note, those images, we are still going to bring those images into the website files. That's very important for us to do. So yeah, let me see if I have an image that I can use. That's it. And from here I can just put the title. The title should be dapps. Alternate text too can be dapps. That's good. And then I can say okay. So you can see I have this image here right now. So this is how super simple and easy it is for you to make changes. The same thing for everything here. You can see the image here too as well is clickable. So if I click into this, I should be able to this is an SVG, so that's the reason why it's launching this. I can change the colors. I can play around as much as possible as I want. I can change the text here too as well. I believe this is super simple and easy. Change out the text, change out the images, and okay, so for our contact form here, let's say we want to make some slight changes. Maybe the name here, for example, you want to make changes to it. So if you double click it there, you can see, you can give it a name and just say it is name. We might want to change the placeholder name to maybe your name, right? So a lot of things we can work around here, maximum length, the size, everything here. So I'm just hit OK. And then you can see this has changed to your name. Super simple and easy, right? One of the issues with contact form is how to deliver your forms to your email. So I'm going to get to that eventually, but you can make changes to this. So if you want to add maybe another field, the easiest way is for you to maybe change this to the dual view. You can see this is the D for the name, which we have just changed to your name. And then the placeholder, we can see the email. Let's say, for example, we don't want to collect phone numbers. We want to take that out. So I'll just copy this line of code here. And I'll just take that out, Control X. So that's out. So as you can see, that is out here. Super simple and easy, right? So I can paste that back. You can see that is back again. So the secret to maybe adding another field, if you want to add, might just be that you maybe just press enter to create another line there, and then you can paste the code that you copied earlier, and then now you can change the placeholder from phone number to whatever you want to collect again. If you want to collect maybe registration number, so you can change this from phone number to registration number and make this text just like that. Super simple and easy, right? But right now I would just want to take this out because I don't want to add any additional field to that, and I can delete that line. The next thing here, if you will go back to the live website, is that we have a Google map here, but unfortunately we don't have control over that here. The reason why we may not have that is because there are some API connections that display the map, right? So if we scroll down, so to the end here, we can see the Google map code here. And this is the script for the map, displaying the map. This is the API connection. So you want to go to Google Maps. You want to just type in how to get API keys for Google Map into your browser. You should find a tutorial online on YouTube that can show you that. It's super simple and easy. So right now, for us to be able to deliver this contact form here to our email, we need to improve the code here to be able to accommodate for that. Unfortunately, there is no way this email can deliver to us offline. It has to be online for it to deliver. I think I would come back to that eventually, but the beauty about it is that you can use ChatGPT or any AI whatsoever to help you solve this problem. So I'll get back to that real quick, but before I finish up the editing, there are still some other things I want to touch together, so I want us to note them so while we try to make changes to that. So right now the question is, how do I now make changes to the colors here? And then if I want to change the color here, I can change the text here apparently. The things here that are not clickable, every other thing here is clickable. I think the only thing here not clickable are just maybe the background colors. The color for this button here is blue. Let's say I want to change it to my own brand color. Also the color here, how do I change it? All the colors on the page, basically. That's possible because from the files we download, we should have something called CSS style file. So now let's possibly just come here and let's save this, or just do Control S or Command S on your PC to make the changes for whatever you have changed here. So let's just scroll down. Let's say, for example, we want to change the color here, this background color here, and for the footer. And the beauty about it is that this software here has been able to give us the info for this section. So this place is called info section. This place is called the footer section. So we want to change the color for the info section and also for the footer section. So right now, let's close this. So from here we can see that we have something called CSS. We can open CSS. We have lots here from style.css for map. So this is if we want to make changes to our map, this is where we should come. We have our bootstrap.css. So this one here is the CSS for our front. This is the CSS for the responsiveness of the page to be responsive across all devices. This is the style.css. This is exactly what we want to open. So if we click on this, if you have any application like a notepad plus whatever, for this here I'm using just the default notepad. In your case you might be asked to choose what you want to open it with, but since I use my notepad, is already opened here in my notepad. So two things we can do really, we can just search for where we have our footer and also the info section. So I want to believe that should be towards the end of the page. So we have here the footer sections here. So you can see this is the footer section. So you can see this is the background color for the footer section. So also for the info, you scroll up here till you find the first section for the info. So you can see this is the dot info section here, and then you can see this is where the code for the background color is. So from here we can change background color. So for this you can possibly get the code for your colors. There are a lot of tools online that can help you do that. Another thing you can easily do in case you want to change some specific colors, so I can possibly minimize this. We can minimize this too as well. So we can go to this. Let's come to the live website here. So this one is live here. So this is the color we want to change. We can use any Chrome extension. You can use a Chrome extension to find the color here. So if I have a color picker Chrome extension, it says color picker eyedropper. That's the name of the Chrome extension. You can search that, and any other software that can do that in the Chrome marketplace, you can search for that. So now we can see this is the code for this color here. So I can possibly just copy this code color, and let's say I want to change every color, similar color like this on this page. So from our notepad here I can just do Control F, or maybe do Command F. If you are using Mac, I can put the code here. I might want to change this to black, and I'm sure black is just 0 zeros, right? So let's just say I want to change this to black, so that should be 0 zeros, and then I can go back to my footer as well. So right now let's just use this to find the footer, even though it's here already, but let me just search for it. So you can see I have other colors here that matches with these on the page already. Info items, so you can see, so I might want to change that, but I will just leave that to the footer section here alone, and let's just update. Let's just change this to black. And once we are done making these changes here, I can just come to file here and just save, or just do Control S. It's as simple as that. So right now, as launching our Blue Griffon now, so it sees a file was changed on disk. So what do we want to do? We want to reload this. So let's say OK. So you can see this has changed to black. Super simple and easy, right? So that's how easy it is for you to change your colors, change anything whatsoever in your HTML file. Just look for the CSS, find the code, and then make changes to that. So for the form here, like I told you, what we want to do is let's open the code for this form. So let's come here. So now this is the form here. So this is where the code is starting from. What we want to do is to copy this code here, and then let's copy it. I can just do Ctrl C for this, and then I can close this up. Now let me open ChatGPT. I just recently, before this tutorial, tested with this. I told ChatGPT to just help me do this, if it's able to do it. Maybe I should open up that chart. Let's see what I told ChatGPT and what ChatGPT is able to do. So you can see here, let's start from the beginning here. Okay, sounds good. I type in, I said I need help with an HTML website. I was beginning to customize, so I'll be needing you to help me with my customization. It says it's good. And I said, here is the code for the form. The form seems not to have a provision for delivery. I want it delivered to an email. Kindly rewrite the code to have provision, or point me where the edit should happen. The website has a style, the CSS, whatever. And then I put the code that I just copied from this. I put it here. And then it says, yes, that we need to possibly rewrite the code. He updated the code here, and he gave a specific instruction for me to open a PHP file that is containing this information here. That's easy peasy, right? So this is making it easier for us. So what we are going to do is just come here and copy this code here. Here I can just easily delete this and then paste the new code there, like so. So we can see our form is back, but we have replaced it with what ChatGPT gave us. So again, we can make changes to that, and then I can close this up again. So it says that I should open a PHP file. I should name it send-mail.php, and then I should use this code here, so I can copy this. So in your case here, just open a new one. Let's close this up, put the code here, and then we can come back to ChatGPT. Let's copy this. I can come to file, I can come to save as, I can delete this, I can paste that here, I can change this to all files, and then hit the save changes button. So that's it. So that should save. I'm not even sure I get the location that I saved to. Okay, this are saved to my document. So I can just easily just resave this. I can come to my downloads. So in your case, just save it directly into your website file. It makes it easier for you. Here I can just save it here, change this to all files. So let's save it directly there. So good. So we now have this saved here. That's everything we want to do. I can close this, and then we are good. The last thing I want to do is that I want to go to my computer right now. I want to make sure that I go and get the images that I changed. I want to upload that image into our website files. Let's come to our website files here, so we can see a place here for images. Let's open it up. This is where we have all the images on the website. So we want to make sure we copy and paste those images. We don't copy and paste those images into our image folder here. If we upload this same folder to our live website, it will miss our images, and then those images will be broken because the server will not be able to find the images. So right now I can just find those images. I can then paste the images here. So you can see I have the images here. This is dApps. So I just copy 3 of them because I'm not sure which of them is this. So I can just leave those images like that. So that's good right now. So we are good to go. So in your case here, you can keep editing. You can go to Blue Griffon, open other pages, edit other pages. It's the same process. Super simple and easy. Once we are done making this edit, now we want to make our website live. But before we do that, let's just check out this website and let's see if these changes are live already here. So let me refresh this. So you can see this is now my website here. This is my logo changed. This is my image here. And then we can see my contact form is here. Unfortunately, we have errors with our map. It's supposed to be displaying here, but I'm not sure I want to mess around with that right now. In your case, you know what to do. Just update the map, and then maybe we made some mistakes somewhere. we should just be very careful with messing around with the codes. But basically that's it for this. We can also see that the color here has changed like we did. This is beautiful. So let's say our website is ready to be uploaded to a live server. You can upload this to any hosting. I will always recommend that you check out Hostinga. Hostinga.com is the best budget friendly hosting out there. You can host your website here for as low as 2.49, and there are times that you get good deals. You get it for as low as 1.99, even possible even lower than that. You can always check the video description. You would see a link to Hostinga. It will qualify you to get 3 months extra and also a free domain name. This is super simple and easy. You can just hit the start now button. It will bring you here to the premium plan. You can see as low as 2.49, you can get 3 months free. You can upload up to 100 website. This is amazing. And also, if you are sure you don't want to upload anything more than one website, I also have a link in the video description. You would not see the link here on the live website. Is a link to an hosting plan that is just their starter plan that would give you access to just one website. I think that should be as low as 1.99 for you to use that. So if you're sure, but I always recommend that people should do the premium at the minimum, because you can upload as many websites as possible and you get a free domain. That won't give you a free domain. So, but you can check the video description if you already have a domain name you want to use somewhere. But I would advise that you come here, you choose your plan. For 48 months, you will be paying $119 instead of paying $465. I also have a coupon code. Do you have a coupon code? Yes, you can just put my coupon code DAPS. It will give you an amazing discount. Click the apply button. So you can see you can pay 107 for a 48 months plan, and then you get 3 months free. So this is for a 51-month plan. That is 4 years and 1 month. That's crazy for just $107. And you can change the duration to 12 months at the barest minimum. I would not recommend you go the monthly plan, because you'll be paying crazy. You'll be paying as high as maybe $12 or more monthly, and that's a lot of money. So for a year plan, you can pay as low as $32.29, and I think that's amazing. So you can choose whatever duration works for you, but I always advise that you go as long as possible. So you can see for 12 months plan here, the only thing you get is a free domain name for 1 year. You don't get 3 months free. The higher you go, the higher Hostinga reward you. And then you can hit the continue button. You can follow the process, which will lead you to a secure checkout. So I'm not going to be checking out here. I already have an Hostinga account. Once you make your payment, you can make payment via PayPal. You can make payment via you can also make payment via your credit card. After that, you will be asked for you to create a password for your account. You get emails as well giving you details to your server, and I think it's super simple and easy. So let me just open up the Hostinga panel like this. So in your case, for me here, I have like 3 hosting plans here. Let me try to manage one so that I can continue. In your case, it will take you to an onboarding process, but that onboarding process is where I'll be joining real quick. So for me here, I will just want to add the website, and in my case here, I want to add an empty website. So in your onboarding process, it will ask you if you want to create a new website or you want to migrate an existing website. You want to create a new website. It will ask you what type of website. Just choose an HTML website, and if you click that here, it will bring you to a point here where you need to claim your free domain if you are using it for the very first time. In my case, I have a domain here I already own, but just type in whatever domain you want to use. Let's say just DAPS. So like you can see here, I can put the .com, put the preferred extension, but you see all the extensions that are available. This is available here. I can buy this, but in your case, if you're using this for the very first time, it will tell you claim it for free. So you can just claim that here for free. But for me, I already have this. I will use a domain name that I own. So on my onboarding process, I'm 71% gone. You should also be getting somewhere here. and from here you can choose your server location. By default here it is at the United States. You want to choose a server that is closest to your website or to where your website visitors are coming from. You can find the location closest to you, but I will leave this in the United States, and then I would hit the next button here, and you can see this is setting up. This is super beautiful. All right, so we now have my domain name here. So if I click this, I should be able to see a landing page. This is the landing page here, and this is beautiful, but I'm not interested in this landing page. I want to upload my own website. So right now I'll come back here. I'll come to my file manager. So from here, I will open my public underscore HTML. This is default.php. This is what is loading here. That's why it's called the default page. What I want to do first is to delete this PHP. From here, I can just come up here and click the upload button. I have a folder that I want to upload, so I can select that. So here is the folder. I can select this and then click upload. And yes, so you can see we already have this here, but what we want to do is that we want to extract what is inside this folder. Now let's select everything we have here. I can just do Ctrl A. I will select everything, and then I would right click. I will move this file. You can see this is not in a public underscore HTML. I will just press this button here. I'll double click this. You can see this is under public underscore HTML now, and then I'll move this there. So inside our public underscore HTML, I now have all the files here, including the folder that we have earlier on. So I can delete this. You can leave it. It doesn't really matter, but I can delete this since it's an empty folder now. So now we now have this here as different from having them inside the folder. So right now I can just come to my default page. Right now I can refresh this. Somehow I still have my images here broken. The error I did was that I did not I should have added the image first before using Blue Griffon. So right now Blue Griffon is going to the directory of a different page on my website. So that's the error I just did right now. What we'll do to do this error is to go back to Blue Griffon, then re-add the images, then save it, then I will upload my index.html, right? This view. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to select this image. So I'm going to browse the location now. So I want to change the location from here to inside our website here, and then let's come to our images, and then let me look for that image. I think this is the image here, and then good. So that's it. The image has been updated. We'll do the same thing too for our logo, and then I can change the location too as well. Alright, so from here I will just come to this one. So that's it, that's done. I come file, I come to save. Alright, so now we can close Blue Griffon completely. We are done with it. So now let me come back to my public underscore HTML. Let me delete this index.html because that's the page that is having the error. So I will delete it. And then let's upload the new index.html. So this is the new one. Let's upload that. All right, so we now have the new one here. So now let's come back to our page now. Let's refresh this. And then we can see that we have our image here popping. Why is my logo not still popping? But that's exactly how to solve this problem. I must have missed the images somewhere somehow, but you get the idea. Make sure you directly link these to the files in your index.html on your website files. So basically I think we should also test the form. Let's see that the form is working before we end this tutorial. So if we scroll down here, let's come to the form. I can see that the form here is having some CSS issues here. So while I'm typing now, the text is not visible. So we need to change the color of the text to something black. and then let's hit the send button. So as we can see here, it says message sent successfully. I think that too needs some CSS styling to as well. You should just be able to send this text basically inside the form, but as you can see, the message has been sent, so I can just go confirm that in my Gmail. So now I have a new contact form submission here. So that's it for this. I believe this is super easy. So let's close Gmail. Let's come back here, and then let's come back to our website. With this method here, in 10-15 minutes, if you are very fast, you should be able to design yourself a new website. That's my time for this tutorial. If you find it very useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question whatsoever, do let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to see more awesome tutorials like this from me. I'll see you in another tutorial, and until then, stay safe.